Welcome back. The time is now 6:44. Let's get a check on the topic of the week, this weather.
Yeah.
That we've been seeing, and we're anticipating you said some of the coldest weather in years that we've seen.
Yeah, in about half a decade, believe it or not. I mean, temperatures falling down to the 20s below zero, and then of course the wind chills around 50 below.
That is hard to wrap your mind around. It really is.
It is, because I mean, this stuff is supposed to be, up towards the North Pole.
Right.
It's supposed to stay
Where
up
the
there.
penguins live.
Yeah, exactly. And the polar bears.
Yes.
Every animal that's used to that cold.
Right.
They grew up in it. That's why they have some thick fur and thick skin.
Right.
We don't have that.
Right.
We don't have the thick skin, even though some people say they do. Yeah, 50 below, nobody can deal with this. You're going to need all of those layers for sure. You look out at Mason City right now, and yeah, you have some clouds overhead, and of course, it isn't all too bad in terms of those temperatures in the single digits right now. We are seeing some of us in the doubles, around 10. That's it in Mason City, Northwood, Osage, and Charles City, out towards Forest City as well. Those winds turning out of the northwest gradually around 10 to upwards of 20 miles per hour sustained. That is giving us those wind chills in the teens below zero along Highway 14, even up towards Zumbrota and out towards Preston. Everybody else in the single digits below zero this morning. So it is cold, but it's going to be getting a lot colder as we head into the afternoon after this Arctic front passes. We'll top out around 10 above, but then look, heading through the afternoon and into the evening, 10 below by around 8 p.m. So it is going to be a massive shift in this air mass, a massive shift in those temperatures, all thanks to an Arctic high building in. Before then, we have the clouds and some clear sky. We'll get a nice sunrise, I do think, before those clouds might start to build back in by around midday as the front approaches, and that will give us a few flurries and snow showers. Really won't impact our roads any more than what they already are. Some partially to completely covered roads in southeast Minnesota and in North Iowa. Road crews have been out tackling this throughout the morning. We are seeing improvement on our main roads in southeast Minnesota. North Iowa will be following suit. Here's your cold front. It's knocking on our doorstep right now. As it passes, that will bring in that Arctic high way up to the north and west. That's going to sink in and give us that big downturn in those temperatures. So here's the cold front coming in by around early in the afternoon. Swings on in. Here goes the temps down to the negative single digits by around 5 p.m. And then everyone falls down to the basement, maybe around the 20 below mark as we wake up for our Friday morning. Those winds along and ahead and behind the front, honestly, are going to be pretty strong. We'll see those gusts around 30 to 40 miles an hour out of the northwest. So that takes our temperatures down, again, around 20 below Friday morning. This is actual air temperatures, but you note the wind chill. That's the different story here. As early as the evening commute, we will be seeing them down to around 30 below along and north of Highway 14. In North Iowa, in the teens below zero. We go down from there, going to the 40s to even as low as 50 below zero by the time we're waking up Friday morning and going out and about, maybe for work and school, although I do think a lot of delays and a lot of cancellations will be coming in for the day tomorrow. Why? Because it's just going to be so darn cold. We are holding on to an extreme cold warning for the entire region that will go into effect at 9 p.m. this evening, lasting through noon Friday afternoon. Those wind chills will be around 50 to 40 below through that time. Of course, you need to look out for the 4 Ps, mainly just 3 of them, because the plants, they should already be inside. The pets, bring them inside too. The pipes, if you have any of them exposed outdoors, try to at least cover them up, prevent some breaks. People, your friends, your families, your neighbors, you're going to want to check in on them, make sure they are ready for this cold, because it's going to mean business. Well, you're going to have some near record lowest ever high temperatures for many locations, some records dating back to the 1930s. Austin might break a record, forecast high right now of 9 below. That record is 8 below. That was set back in 1963. Regardless of the numbers, all you need to know is don't go outside. If you have to, make sure you cover up all exposed skin. Frostbite can set in as little as 10 minutes for Friday. Look at that high. 11 below. That is the high temperature in the afternoon. Wind chills will be in the 30s below zero all day long. Saturday morning, we start out 15 below, going to 3 below in the afternoon. Again, wind chills around 30 below all day. 11 below Sunday morning, 1 above Sunday afternoon, stair-stepping up here, but still, we'll hold on with that teens below 0 start into Monday morning before we finally go back to the teens above Tuesday afternoon.
Wow, it's hard to really think about that. It's one of those times where you go outside and just everything hurts. It hurts to breathe.
Yes.
It hurts, like your hands instantly just hurt. Like you said, the exposed skin. And, you know, we're getting more and more closings and delays coming in.
Yes, of
And
course.
we anticipate probably more today and tomorrow.
A lot more.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do think so.
So, and just something to really like pay attention to and just listen to you guys and follow. You're not just like saying this to scare people,
Yeah.
you're being serious.
Yeah, we're here to inform and to help. Protect the lives and property of everybody.
That's right. And check on those neighbors that might be more vulnerable.
Yes,
Biggest
correct.
thing. So, all right. Thank you so much, Hunter. Very valuable, important advice you're giving.
You're welcome.
Thank